Yolanda Banda, and welcome to the KHGN studio. Today we're going to highlight the Civil Engineering program at the University of Texas Pan American. Here to share information with us is Dr. Blair McDonald, the program's director. Thank you for being with us on the show today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
First question, we'd just like to know, what exactly is a civil engineer?
Civil engineers work on projects that are involved in the public. So they will work on projects that people interact with. So transportation systems, water treatment, water supply systems, large municipal buildings, stadiums, or airports. So all of these facilities and the infrastructure that are important to our daily lives and what we depend on are often designed by civil engineers.
And let's talk about the civil engineering program there at UTPA. What is its mission? And I know it's a new program. Can you go ahead and talk a little bit about that?
Yes, the civil engineering program at UTPA was just recently announced. The state has authorized and finalized the plans for that just this last month. So it's a brand new program. And the mission of this program is to graduate civil engineers for this region, for the Rio Grande Valley. And there are good opportunities for civil engineers here. Within this area, there's a lot of potential growth. And as the area grows and develops, there will be a demand for having engineers that can support the facilities and infrastructure that are grown there. So that's the higher learning that's necessary to graduate those engineers and fill that demand.
And what types of courses or programs are students who are enrolled in the program, will they be participating in?
Okay. As with most engineering programs, an engineering degree starts with a sound foundation in science and mathematics. So the first courses that a freshman engineering student will enroll in are calculus and physics and chemistry. And civil engineering is no different. So you can look forward to a couple of years of math up through differential equations. And those math classes are important because math is the language that engineers will use to describe physical systems.
Right.
That allows us then to model the motion of bridges and buildings and things, and the response of physical forces and their reactions. In today's world, we no longer model things physically, but we model things electronically on a computer. And in order to do that, we build an electronic model. The electronic model and the backbone of that model is the mathematics behind the theory. And so it's a storybook. The equations are the story. Yeah. And physical principles of chemistry and physics, that's all that goes behind it. So in preparing for an engineering degree, you need good, sound algebra and trigonometry skills, work your math, and get good grades in chemistry and physics and the science courses. Yeah.
Great. And are there any specific scholarships offered by your department at this point?
Right now, the Civil Engineering Department doesn't have any scholarships available. We're a brand new program. But there are scholarships for entering freshmen at UTPA. And as you go through the registration process, students interested in attending in this program should apply for those scholarships.
And I understand there's usually deadlines for seniors to apply for certain programs. Are there any upcoming deadlines? And also, is there maybe even a waiting list for students to get into the program?
Right now, there's not a waiting list.
Okay.
But the program is showing good response. We're getting a lot of entering freshmen, and in our freshman engineering course for the mechanical engineering department and civil engineering program, about a third to maybe half of those students are talking about being civil engineers in that course. The deadlines to enroll for next fall are approaching in November.
Okay.
So and then the second set of critical deadlines are usually in February. But seniors need to be thinking about where they're going to go to school really early in November. And it's not too early for juniors to be thinking about where they're going. They want those entrance exam scores and to look at the curriculum they're going to take and what they're going to do their senior year to finish up. And it's a good idea over the summer of your junior year to be thinking about what schools and visiting those schools even in the winter. So not too late for seniors to still make up their mind and change, but you need to get those applications in quick because it's tougher in the spring.
I bet.
And the scholarships go fast.
Yeah.
By the spring, the scholarships are really built out.
Yeah.
So.
And if anybody were interested in getting more information on the program, who would they contact, or is there a specific website that we can send them to?
They could contact me by email or phone, and I'll leave my card with you so we can put that number up for people.
Okay, great. And is there anything else that you would like to add just for our viewers, or anything that maybe we left out?
Like the engineering programs at UTPA are about 15 years old. The college has grown, and they have very successful programs. There's mechanical, manufacturing, electrical, computer science, and computer engineering, and now the civil engineering program. It's a very wide range of engineering disciplines that are addressed, and they've had very successful graduates that have been placed in lots of positions around the valley and outside of the valley in the full state of Texas and across the nation. So it's a great opportunity, a great career.
Great. Well, thank you for being on our show today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us in the KHGN studio. I'm Amanda Banda. Be sure to stay tuned to KHGN for other program highlights from UTPA and other universities throughout the Valley.